Okay, activity 1.6 is important. To confirm the accuracy of your calculations in the payroll worksheet, you'll enter a proof formula to test the worksheet and then use 2 formatting options to improve the worksheet's appearance. So make A17 your active cell, and I'm going to type hours and press Alt-Enter. Hold down the Alt key and hit Enter, and then proof. Okay, that allows you to have a 2-line like a line break in the cell. Now make B17 the active cell, and I'm going to click the formula bar up here, and I'm going to type equals sum parentheses C5 colon I13 parentheses. Okay, and it shows you when I'm up here, see, it's showing the cells that it's adding. Okay, it displays the result 342. Okay, which verifies that your total hours in J15 is correct. Can you think of another formula that would have accomplished the same objective? Okay, think of the direction you added to arrive at the total hours in J15. Okay, maybe instead of adding left to right for each day of the week, maybe we could have added going this way also. Okay, make cell A18 the active cell and type gross. Alt-Enter, not Shift-Enter, sorry. Alt-Enter, pay proof, and hit Enter. Make B18 the active cell. Since all the employees are paid the same rate of pay, you can verify the gross pay column by multiplying the total hours times the pay rate, and that makes sense. So we're going to go equal sign because it's formula. B17. B17 is the total hours worked by everybody, okay, times K5, which is the pay rate, and enter. Okay, and this should equal this, and it does. Okay, the importance of testing a worksheet cannot be emphasized enough. Worksheets are often contain important financial or statistical data that can form the basis for strategic business decisions, and it's really easy to enter numbers incorrectly, so make sure you're always double checking. Notice the values in column L show no decimals, okay, while others show 1 or 2 decimal places. Okay. Also notice the labels do not align directly over the value columns. Okay, we're going to make this look better. You always want decimals to be consistent, like this. See how nice that is? Because when you're doing calculations, you always line numbers at the decimal. So select the range of cells L5 to L15. These steps, final steps in building a worksheet, are meant to improve the appearance of cells. In column L, Excel uses up to 15 decimal places for precision when calculating values. Since the gross pay column represents a sum of money, you will format these cells to display a $ and show 2 decimal places. So we're going to click the accounting number format in the number group on the Home tab. Home tab, number group, and when you point at it, accounting. So I'm going to click that. The accounting format adds a $, a comma in the thousands place, and 2 decimal places to each value. Now I'm going to make B18 my active cell, and I'm going to click accounting also. I'm going to select C3 to L4, C3 to L4, the column headings. As previously mentioned, labels are aligned at the left edge of a column while values are aligned at the right edge. In the next step, you'll align the labels at the right edge of the column so they appear directly over the values column. And then click the Align Right button in the alignment group on the Home tab. Home, Alignment, right here. Align Right. These are all over columns of numbers. Numbers align at the right, so the column headings will align at the right also. Click in any cell to deselect. In the next steps, you will rearrange the names in the payroll worksheet so that they are in alphabetical order by last name. Since the last name is not the first column in the worksheet, you will need to define a custom sort. So we're going to select the range of cells A5 to L15, A5 to L15, all the data for each person, including the totals. The final steps in building a worksheet are, okay, so click, actually we are going to just do it through L13 just for the employees. Click the sort and filter button in the editing group on the home tab, home, editing, sort and filter, and we're going to do a custom sort. And at the sort dialog box, click the down pointing arrow at the right of sort by in the column section, and then click column B, and then OK. And there, it just put them all in alphabetical order by last name. And we're going to save the workbook. Okay. In the addition, they talk about rotating text in cells, which is kind of fun. You can select these and do right here, angle clockwise, and it can look like that if you want. There's a lot of added features in 2013 that you can do with an Excel spreadsheet. Activity 1.7 says, after reviewing the payroll worksheet, you think the first two title rows would look better if the text was centered over the columns in the worksheet. You will use the help feature to look up the steps to do this. So with this workbook open, I'm going to make A1 the active cell. And to center the title rows above the columns in the worksheet, you decide to browse the buttons in the alignment group on the home tab. The merge and center button in the alignment group seems appropriate, but you are not sure of the steps to work this feature. Point to the merge and center button in the alignment group on the home tab. It's right here. And read the information that displays in the screen tip. Okay, it says combine and center the contents of the selected cells in a new larger cell. This is a great way to create a label that spans multiple columns. With the pointer still resting on the merge and center button, press the F1 function key, top row of your keyboard. Oops. And then read the information on the merging cells that displays in the Excel help window. Make sure you scroll down the window and read all of the information provided by Excel help. Mine's just taking a little while to load. Okay. And then you can read through this yourself. They tell you step by step how to do it. Select two or more adjacent cells. Then click Merge and Center. Okay. Close the help window by clicking the Close button. Select A1 to L1 because these are all adjacent cells, and this is the last column with information in it. And then we're going to click the Merge and Center button. Okay. A1 is merged across A through L, okay, and it's merged. So select the A2 to L2 and do the same thing, okay. Click the Microsoft Help button located in the upper right corner of your screen, right here, and type in Preview Worksheet. Preview worksheet pages before you print. Okay, and then this tells you how to do that. And then we can close that and click the Save button. It's important that you know how to use help, especially when a new version of Excel comes out. Some things you may not know how to do. So, all right, Activity 1.8. The payroll worksheet is finished. You want to preview the worksheet and then print a copy to the office manager. So I'm going to make A20 the active cell. And then I'm going to type my name. And then enter. File, print. Okay, and it's going to look like your book shows. The right side of the Backstage area displays the first page of the worksheet as it will print with the current print options. Notice the pages indicator at the bottom left of the window preview shows that you are viewing one of two. Okay, click the Next button to look at the next page. Okay, the second page of the printout showing the columns that could not fit. Change the orientation gallery, or click the orientation gallery right here to landscape. Okay, Now we just see one of one. It's all on the same page. And in this case, then you would print, but we're not going to print for these practice exercises. So I'm going to click the back button and click Save. And finally, Activity 1.9, displaying formulas and navigating a worksheet. I'm going to click the Formulas tab, and I'm going to click the Show Formulas button right here. Okay. The cells in the worksheets are automatically expanded, and the cells that contain formulas now display the formula in the worksheet area. Click the File tab and click Print. Okay, the worksheet will print on 2 pages in the expanded cell formulas view. In a later section, you'll learn how to adjust the column list and scale a worksheet to reduce the number of pages for a wide printout. Right now, position the mouse pointer on the right scroll arrow at the right edge of the horizontal scroll bar, right here, and scroll to see the right edge of the worksheet. Okay, position the amount, okay, and then to the left. All right. And I can see the whole thing. It's just if it's there and it's the okay. Control Home. I'm going to go back and do Control Home. I'm going to hit Page Down once. That takes us down. Page Up. Okay, I'm going to Find and Select button in the Editing section of the Home tab. Find and Select. And I'm going to click Go To, and I'm going to type L15, and then OK. And that takes me to L15. Okay, you can move around with the left and right arrow keys, and then another way to turn the formulas on and off, instead of going to formulas and clicking that button, you can hold down the Control key and hit the accent key, which is in the second row of your keyboard, the first key in the second row, right next to the number 1. So Control, and then that key, and then that makes the formulas go away. I'm going to click the Save button, and we're done.